for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button and become a resident of the mountain. Thanks again.
I mean, in Maryland. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the taxes are so horrible.
Can people just ignore that shit?
So, like, here's another good example. Like, we live in a small town. So there are certain neighborhoods that they tax the hell out of with your property taxes.
Yeah.
So I looked at one that came up on the market. They wanted $300,000 for the house, but the property taxes were $3,400 a year.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you buy that house, it'll be reassessed within probably 18 to 24 months. And instead of it being $3,200 a year, it'll be $4,000 a year.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's a car payment. That's almost $400 a month, a little less, $370 a month in property taxes. That's a car payment.
Yep.
Well, if you get a shitty car, it's a car payment.
Yeah.
Right? And nobody wants. You might as well light your money on fire and give it to the government. I don't want to give them anything.
No.
I don't want to give them nothing.
I
And
don't
you know,
either.
they should take people like our mother, who's retired and elderly, and they should not pay any property taxes.
No, her
Zero.
house is paid for.
Her house is paid for. She should not have to pay one thing in property taxes
Nope.
until either she sells the house and buys something else, or
I
whatever.
think once you pay your house off like that, you shouldn't have to.
I think so too. You shouldn't have to pay property taxes.
I mean, I'm sorry, you just
No.
paid taxes for all those years and the bank, so why?
Yeah, right.
Now, what do they base that on? Just the value
Yeah,
of your home?
so the tax assessment on a home is 80% of the value of the
You
home.
really never own anything.
No,
So, think about that. You never really own anything.
you do not. Because even if you pay your house off, if you don't pay them property
They're
taxes,
coming to get it.
they will come and get it.
they'll
Or what they'll
auction
do,
that thing
yeah, they
right
will
off.
put that up for a tax sale
So
for the
you
city.
really don't own anything.
No, you don't. You pay forever.
Yep.
Ever.
Yep. It's wrong.
Yeah, even if you have raw land, it's the same
Wrong.
concept.
It's wrong. If that's your land and you paid for it, you shouldn't have to keep giving taxes.
No, and those taxes are, they're not state, they're local tax.
Yeah.
That's county tax.
Yeah.
County, city, and, well, I mean, it depends. If you live in the city, you pay city and county. Well, city tax. And
But
then
they
in the
don't want
county, you pay county tax.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
it's
Just,
horrible.
it's not a good system.
It's horrible. Like, I've never seen so much tax in my life. So think about this,
Or,
right?
yeah, when you hit an age like, 70,
Yeah.
65, 67,
As soon as the day you draw Social Security,
and your house is paid for, you shouldn't have to pay taxes on your property anymore.
I agree. You should not. You should not have to pay any of that.
No.
Plus, I mean, Social Security, you're getting, as of right now, you work all your life, you'll get $1,800 to $2,000 a month, right? That's what you'll get. In the next 10 years, it might be more, right? Because of inflation and everything
Do they
else.
tax that?
Wait a minute. Yes, they do. You can tax it. So, but I mean, it's not a lot of money. So you might lose $150 every time you get paid. But then at the end of the year, when you go to file your taxes, you get all that money back.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
It is stupid. The tax system's
Why
messed
even
up.
do that?
Yeah, it's stupid. So, I do think that, when people start drawing Social Security, you should not have to pay tax. But back on the topic goes, you pay tax when you get your payroll. You already paid tax. And when you go get anything you buy, sales tax.
Clothes,
That's for the state. Yep.
computers,
Anything you buy,
phone,
sales
anything.
tax. That's for the state. Market, groceries.
Your
You'll pay
utilities
tax on
are
certain
taxed.
Yep.
All your utilities, you get taxed on that.
Yep, and then your home you'll pay taxes on. Everything is taxed so much that it gets to the point where the average people like me and you, we're just average.
We're just working to pay taxes.
We're actually below, probably a little below average, but we're in the average demographic that you pay so much in tax that it makes it so difficult to even save or get ahead.
Yeah.
You pretty much live paycheck to paycheck, and if you're fortunate, when you do get some tax money back, you should save that, and that's how you should generate any type of savings, because it's just so difficult.
And it's real easy for people to tell other people who have families and things how to save money and how to do this and how to do that. But I'm telling you, every time I've ever gotten money, the car breaks down.
Yep.
The roof is leaking,
Yep.
or your kid needs this,
Yeah,
or
that's true.
you got to go to the dentist, or
Yep.
flat tires are like always. And it's like, it's always something.
It is always something.
So, the struggle is real for people to save money and retire today.
It's difficult. So yeah, you watch these shows and stuff. Well, you need to be, you need to live. This one guy goes, you need to live way below your lifestyle. And I was like,
well, what does that mean?
He goes, you need to live way below your means so you can save money. So you can save, you can have a savings and a retirement. And I'm like, look, dude, like by the time I pay fucking mortgage or rent and my car, there ain't nothing left.
Utilities. And don't forget groceries.
Yeah, right. And I'm like,
damn,
I'm already working 2 fucking jobs. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Like, work 2 jobs. I work 2 jobs. And you want me to what?
And then they'll say, well, go get an education.
Yeah, because that's not going to help.
Pay for that shit.
Yeah, that ain't going to help. That's
Who's
like having
for that?
It's like having a fucking mortgage. So now you got 2 mortgages. You got your house
bad.
and your education, which is probably going to take you 20 years to pay off.
Yep.
So, I go back and forth. The average people, which I would say average is probably 70, honestly, 80% of Americans who don't have $500 in their bank account or $1,000 for an emergency. I would say that all the bullshit they're selling, I mean, maybe back in the day, I'd say like 50s and 60s, that was you could probably do that. But you are not fucking doing that now. Like, stop buying the bullshit that these people are selling you, stop buying it because it does great. That's probably good for like 5% of the country, but everyone else like us who work and try to survive, it's survival. It's not getting ahead. You survive.
No, it is survival. We're in survival mode at this point in this country.
Absolutely.
For sure. And it's, I don't even know how parents are doing it.
I don't either.
I really don't. My daughter, I told her, she has 1 year left to be a teacher. Mm-hmm. And so she has to start again in the fall. She just had a baby. So, and her husband, has a good job. Mm-hmm. But still, I mean, it takes 2 of them to work. She really wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and I said that is never going to happen.
No.
Like, you have to work.
Yeah, that's not an option.
You cannot rely on one income. What if he gets sick? What if something happens?
Yeah.
Especially for a woman, I think it's important that you be able to take care of yourself.
Yeah. Get yourself a decent job or an education.
It really is.
Unless you're getting and I will say this, there are a lot of incentives for people who come from financially struggling backgrounds, I would say, to get college degrees for a very decent amount. You're not going to pay the full amount. And sometimes it might be free, which I think is a good thing.
I mean, there is a lot of financial aid out there.
Yeah, but you have to look at it this way. Just because I make, I'll be honest, when I made $50,000 a year, like my son wouldn't qualify for nothing, and I was living paycheck to paycheck.
It is set up that way.
I was living paycheck to paycheck, just renting a little place and having a small, cheap-ass vehicle, and he couldn't qualify for anything because I made too much money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how's that too much money? Because by the time you tax me, I'm only bringing home, like, spending money is $400 a month.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to pay for books or any of that?
Yep.
So, and that's across the board for any program.
I think in Maryland now, a lot of the assistance programs, it goes up 50,000 now and under.
Yeah, I think it does now.
So that tells me that 50,000 is the low ball.
50,000 would be poverty level.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be poverty level.
I'm like, I remember when it was 20 some.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when I got.
Now we're saying 50 is.
Yep.
It's like, I don't know how we're all going to survive.
We're not.
A lot of jobs are being eliminated because of artificial intelligence.
Technology. Yeah.
Yes, technology is replacing so many jobs.
And then cheap labor overseas.
Listen to this. You want to hear a good one?
Yeah. I mean,
so I forget what show I was watching, and I caught a glimpse of it, and they said that AI will take over the porn industry.
Oh, it probably would. Because they can generate whatever.
You would be able to pick whatever woman you want.
Yeah.
She'll look real, and they'll suit it to your personality, everything, so that, on video.
Yeah. They're going to make billions off of that.
You know how they have, what is that, OnlyFans that these girls are doing? This would replace the OnlyFans. They wouldn't be making money no more. These girls wouldn't be making money anymore because any man could see any kind of woman and interact with any kind of AI woman that looks like a real woman.
So that would bring me to this then. If it can do that.
On video.
If it can do that.
Yes.
It can create. So that means it could create a fake TikTok account and probably go viral within a day or two.
Yeah.
And that would take all the influencers that you have on TikTok and social media and destroy all of them because AI could come in and actually create it all.
Replace humans.
Replace humans for all of it.
Yes.
And you wouldn't even be able to tell if you were looking at
the AI is going to end up controlling humans.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen.
We see it.
Yep.
And from what I understand, this is already occurring in that industry, you know?
Yeah.
So the adult industry.
Yeah.
So it's going to happen where like OnlyFans will be
eliminated.
It's going to be AI, and it'll be specific to what you like.
Like picking out a freaking vehicle.
And then you just pay for
crazy.
it. So whoever owns that AI
they're
program
gonna be super wealthy.
Is going to be a trillionaire.
Yep. They're going to be super wealthy.
Because everybody's going to get on there and pick exactly what they want, and there you go.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
I know.
That is
it's happening. It's already happening.
But I do think when you say that, I think that'll be a huge thing. Like, so you see like these people like.
So what's going to happen then back to our pay and jobs and everything? How is that when we start seeing AI take over these big platforms?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? We're going to go into more poverty. We're going to have more poverty than we've ever had.
Yes, we are. And
we're doing it to ourselves because we're stupid.
Yeah, it comes down to the whole saying. Remember, what is it? The World Trade Organization or whatever, Economic Forum people, whatever.
We have to understand.
You're gonna never own anything, and you're gonna be happy.
And you're gonna be happy, and we're gonna tell you what to eat.
Yep.
What to do.
You're never gonna own. You're gonna
provide
own
a house for you. We'll provide all that, but you're just gonna be what we want.
You will own nothing and be happy.
Yeah.
That means you
keep working for us.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You're gonna own nothing and be happy.
Well, I feel like that's where we're just about at anyway.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's coming. I think within the next 10 years, it's going to be shocking.
And whoever
10 years from today,
there'll never be an AI for me to get on and tell me how to take my money today and be a millionaire in 5 years.
No.
That it's definite.
No.
But it'll be there for everything else.
Yep.
It can write your book and sell it. It can make your blog a #1. It can do whatever you want on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
It could tell you how to build stuff. It could put a company together, tell you what direction. Instead of having board members, you go to the AI group.
Yeah.
Your AI.
Yep.
Your personalized AI for that company. I just thought of a multi-million-dollar idea.
That's true. You have different ones.
So you don't need a board
because you
anymore.
figure each AI
the AI could
be a little different.
The CEO and the board is
all in
one.
one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
You pay instead of paying a CEO to make decisions, a human, pay the AI to lead your company.
Yeah, you could.
Just think about all the jobs that this is going to eliminate. Have people thought about this?
I don't think we've even really.
That's why Elon Musk says it's more dangerous than nukes.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually really thought it through.
I just want one to make me a millionaire.
Yeah, right.
Can I get?
I don't think it'll matter by then. $1 million ain't enough.
They'll keep that from us.
Yeah, like $1 million right now is not enough.
Whoever's controlling this, the government, Illuminati, whoever it may be, world order, they'll keep that from us. They keep that AI for themselves. They probably got the AI already telling them how to set this up, what to do, to do. We can, how to make money in all these categories.
That's true.
Come on.
I never really sat down to think about how many different industries and AI could be utilized that would destroy jobs for people.
Oh, so many.
So the one you just gave right there with, like you wouldn't even need a board. That's a great example. So
we need a board, and then we're not going to need banks because we're all going to be on digital currency.
Yeah, that is coming. The federal government actually.
I'm waiting on Amazon to start their own digital currency.
They were talking about it.
You know, that was a rumor there back in 2021.
Yep.
And people were there was a pre-sale going on, and people were trying to buy.
Yep.
And then I've seen it out again.
If they do it, I'd probably buy a little bit of it.
So I've seen it out again.
I mean, if it's cheap, like if
nobody's going to know. It's just going to hit. And if you're lucky and you get it, you do.
Yep.
And if you don't, you don't. Unless you're an insider, which means that you're rich. You're a rich son of a bitch, and you got somebody on the inside that's told you it's coming.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true. I do have some cryptocurrencies, and they're actually finally even.
Yeah.
They actually finally almost broke
did have
even.
a couple, and it dwindled down after the crash to one.
Yep.
So now I have one.
I have 3. So I have Polygon. And the reason I picked Polygon is because Disney uses Polygon. Mm-hmm. I have Ethereum still, and then I have Cardano.
I had Ethereum, and I switched it over to Bitcoin.
Right, so I
had a other one. What was the one I just switched it from? Because I made some money off of one, and then I just switched it over to Bitcoin.
I used...
but, I mean, I had a little bit of money in there. I don't have shit in there now.
Yeah, I kept it all. I was like, well, here's the thing. You know, it went down 50%. And I was like, well, I can't sell it. It's a loss. So I got to keep it till it comes back up, however fucking long that's going to be. And it finally came to the point now where Ethereum's still down, but the other 2 are even. Well, Polygon's up $400.
It's going to be that whatever this XRL is, and it's got to do with the banking system and how they're going to do. The federal government's going to take over this Bitcoin.
They're gonna.
Oh, they've already started.
Yeah, they've
started absorbing some of the financial
they're gonna
institutions already.
They're going to take it over.
Yeah.
And they have to because their whole motive is the dollar.
And don't tell me that Jeff Bezos isn't already aware of what's going on.
Oh, they all know.
He's Amazon. He's controlling the whole market.
Yep. He owns the market.
He owns the market.
And number 2 is Walmart.
Yeah.
That number 1 and number 2. Retailers in the entire country. They know. They know what they want to do.
And then you get on, listen, is anybody else, when you get on Amazon, all you're seeing is Chinese stores.
Yeah.
All that shit from China.
It's coming from China.
So then you got all these, because I do look at TikTok and I look at Instagram. You know, you can be a millionaire.
Right.
You want a side hustle. Side hustle this, bitch. Because that is, you're not, listen, everyone. Those are all lies.
They are lies.
They're sucking you in the dream because we all want to be there, including myself.
Yep.
But that's not the way to do it because they're just taking your money. That's all they're going to do is suck you in and take your money.
Yep.
And, look at the background. These people are telling you that they've made all this money and they're sitting in a shitty room.
They're sitting in a bedroom.
Yeah. In a bedroom.
I made all this money.
Yeah.
Or you'll see the ones who
Come
fake it.
Dude.
So they'll go.
Oh, the over-the-top ones with their 10 Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
They'll fake it. It'll be like, it's probably not even their car. They're just around it videoing.
Yeah.
I've seen them do that. I've seen that happen.
What's the one guy?
Grant Cardone.
No.
I can't stand.
How
I
about
can't stand him.
Cobra. What's his name?
Cobra.
Tate. What's his name?
Oh, Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
He's one.
The womanizer.
He's one.
He's a piece of work.
He is a piece of work. I think there's something. He got arrested and he's in a Ukrainian jail. I think he's still there. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he did all that.
Didn't he make his money off of
women?
Yes,
he made them off
exploiting women on the internet.
He put him in. He even said it out of his mouth. What he did was,
and he's pretty brash about it because you're all the stupid ones paying for his shit.
Yeah, he sat there and
watching that shit.
They asked him his business model, and his business model was, well, I got a house. I asked a girl she wanted to work online. She said, yeah. And what she's doing is probably stripping and shit online.
Yes, they are.
Right? That's what she's doing.
What is I can't remember what
it's called.
Is.
And so he made all his money by getting these women to do this on camera for paying customers. And, how he did it, how do you get someone?
It's like a Girls Gone Wild kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's like,
it's way over the top.
He's such the man.
Yeah,
Please.
he does. He does.
Please.
And, don't get me wrong. I mean, he was a champion kickboxer.
Yes.
I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yes. There are things I like about him.
There are some things he says that I do agree with.
Yes.
But there are a lot of things that he says that make me think he's the scum of the earth.
Yes, me too.
Right?
It's like a flip coin.
It is a flip coin.
It's like yeah,
like
you like him, but you don't.
No.
How's that?
No, like I'm all for him. Like, how do you put it? Like, bringing masculinity back into.
He has a school that's
yeah,
trying
that's
to help
stupid.
you.
Hustlers,
yes,
whatever.
And they say
makes me laugh.
They say it's dumb.
Well, yeah, it's dumb. Anybody who buys a class from any class, it doesn't matter. Let's get us some passive income.
Yeah.
I'm going to sign up for my class in $19.95.
Yeah.
You're an idiot
and
if you buy it.
And then they beat you down by saying you're a loser pretty much if you don't.
If you don't
you're not
do
a
this,
man, you're not a man.
Yeah, right?
It's like, give me a break.
It's stupid.
That's what he does.
He
it's
does.
all a mental game.
So then I'm sitting here thinking, well, if you were that wealthy, why the fuck would you go online and ask people for a class?
I don't know.
Think about that. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
For fame?
Well,
maybe?
they're trying to
Attention?
help people. Then give it to them for free, bitch.
Yeah, give it to them for
free.
If you got all that money, give it to them for nothing.
Right.
Like
if
Grant
you
Cardone.
want to share that information.
Yeah, like Grant Cardone's a good one. You need to sign up for my class. I got a jet.
Oh, I know.
I've seen his ad so many times he makes me puke.
He's an expert.
Yeah, he's like, I'm pulling up on this property now. I got this property.
It
I'm
reminds
like, good
me
for
of
you.
the Wolf of Wall Street, except
Yeah.
he's the Wolf of real estate.
Yeah, right. And
Right?
then, so it makes me laugh, but I'm like, why would if this guy has all this money? So think about it. If you had,
Why would he care to do that?
right? If you were worth $900 million,
Then why do you care so much to do that?
Do you see Kim Kardashian wanting fucking people to sign up for her class?
No.
Right? Do you see that? I
No.
don't see that.
No.
So why is this yahoo making this class? I'll tell you why. I don't think he's as wealthy as what he says he is, and I think he needs the money.
Yes, of course he
That's
makes
why-
money off of it.
That's why he's doing it. He's not doing it because I'm super wealthy and I want to give back. It's $499. Sign up for my class. Bullshit.
Yeah.
And if anybody buys that stuff, you're an idiot. Please do not buy it. Any of it. Anything
No.
you see.
No.
Nothing.
No.
You know, if you want any information on how to make money or whatever,
That's another one. Yeah.
you know, go find
courses.
go find a small business owner. They will help you. They would be more than happy to sit down with you at lunch and educate you a little
Not
bit.
everybody.
Not
is,
everybody,
Phil.
but some.
Not all business owners are willing to do that.
No, they're not.
I mean, if you're real successful, why do you want to share it and have some? And then next thing you know, they're your competitor across the street.
Yeah, that's true
So
too.
I mean, they're careful with who they share information.
You're right. But you can also get all kinds of information on the internet.
Yeah.
Anything you want to search.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take you a lot of time, and you're going to go through a lot of articles, and you're going to read a lot of stuff. Same with YouTube. You're going to watch a lot of videos. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can watch some of these guys, and there are a few. You watch that whole sales pitch. You might be able to get questions that you can Google.
Yeah.
Right? And then you'll Google those questions.
Well, of course, they give you some good information, but they're not giving you the whole enchilada to
No.
tell you exactly how to be.
No, they're
what
never
these
going to
people
do
are.
that. No. And the big thing with that Grant Cardone, he's like, if you want to invest with me, send me your money. And I'm like, what a fucking tool. What a tool. This dude is a tool.
That reminds me of Jim Baker at the
Yeah.
PTL Club.
Right? It's like a cult.
Send us your money.
Yeah. PTL. God, I forgot.
Wasn't
all-
it
I think
PTL?
it was PTL.
Send us your money.
Give us your money. We need your money.
There you go. It's probably about the same as that.
Yeah, so the average person who's struggling will sit there and it'll come up on their news feed or whatever, and they'll watch it, or YouTube feed, and don't buy into that bullshit. Just don't buy into it, man. Don't buy into any of it. None of it. None of it. None of it. Because you got to remember,
I found that, during the times of my life, success happened because I made a lot of mistakes and I kept going.
you work hard.
And I worked very, very hard. But
don't
the
quit.
thing is, you just don't quit. You
Yep.
don't give up, no matter what the naysayers do, and you're desperate. Like, you will do anything to get the information, to find the right information.
Yeah.
And learn from your mistakes.
Absolutely.
And analyze stuff all the time.
Yep.
Always analytics all the time.
I think yeah, you're 100% right. You can't quit. So if you're one of these people like us who are middle class, there's no get rich quick thing. Yeah, there's no magical class. There's none of that. You just have to work really hard forever and hope that it works out. You get lucky.
Yeah.
Because there's no guarantee. If you can bust your ass and work your ass off.
I know a lot of very wealthy people,
still not
and most of them have told me it was luck.
Yeah.
They just got lucky.
Yep. That's what I've heard.
Yep.
Most of the time it's...
then they work hard and go, you know.
I got lucky, and then I busted my ass off, or I was busting my ass off, and I got lucky.
Yeah.
One or the other. It's either one of those two ways.
Yes.
They either got lucky in the beginning or got lucky while they were busting their ass.
Yes.
But either way, it's busting your ass.
They walk into an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
And it's not, well, you know, I built this from nothing. And I mean, the only people I could say that people that would be like that would be people who own their own electrical, like an electrician company or plumbers, and, you know, people who started it from nothing. And now they have 10 vans going out every day and employees.
Yeah.
But as far as like being extremely wealthy, oh man, you need a lot of luck and a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
And just because you work hard doesn't mean you're going to get lucky.
Nope.
And unfortunately, that's how it works.
That's true. There are, people with regular jobs, everyday people, work really, really hard. Mm-hmm. They work just as hard as somebody who is very wealthy.
Yes. They do.
So it's not because they don't work hard.
No, it's not because they don't work hard.
Because they do. There are a lot of people that
you just got to get lucky.
Yep.
A lot of, I'd say most of it's luck. I don't see anybody sit there and tell you, I made my own luck. No, you didn't, Slim. Somebody came along.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody came along who was way better off than you and helped you out.
Yeah.
You got lucky.
You got the right connections.
Yep. You got lucky.
Yep.
That's how it usually works. So. Hey, Townies. My name's Philip, and you're watching The Mountain City Show. Hey, if you could, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. And don't forget to click the bell.
The bell?
Yeah.
What's the bell?
Bell notifies them every time we have a new video. So make sure you click the bell.
It's free. Costs you nothing. Thanks, everybody.